Yo guys, what is up? It is Pikaboo, the Mimikyu, and as you guys can see, this is a completely different type of video today. So, I've ran into a couple of issues with the next couple episodes for editing because I tried a basically new canvas resolution for my webcam and gameplay. So as you can see, I have a green screen, and so I just use this because I don't like my backdrop in my room. The door is like a puke color and stuff. It's an apartment, so I can't really change too much. So I keep the green screen just because I kind of like a green screen in my layouts, just because I don't have to add another box or anything. So what I went ahead and did, as you guys can see here, so what I did is, so for my webcam I have a chroma key, and as you guys can see, when I enable it, I am now keyed out. My shirt's gonna look a little weird just because of the color. But basically, as you guys can see, I am now part of the background, and I thought that this would just transfer over because what I went ahead and did is right here in settings. So we bring up the settings, and then we go over here to video, and so right now I can't change it because I'm recording, but basically what I did is I changed this base canvas resolution to 3840 by 1080, which that's basically two 1920 resolutions together in one canvas, so it looks like a big, huge rectangle. I'll show you guys an example later when we get into Premiere Pro, because I'm going to be showing you guys what's going on in my edits and why am I going to have to do the things I'm going to have to do. So I changed the resolution here with the chroma key. So basically what I was able to do is I had my layout and my webcam side by side, and I was able to record different instances of them. That way, you can change the size of your webcam while you're recording. So now that we got the OBS settings out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna jump right into Premiere Pro and show you guys what it's looking like on the back end. Okay, so we're here in Premiere Pro. This is going to be kind of a little bit of a quick tutorial about how I edit it. So as you guys can see here, I have my overlay and my gameplay here. This is just what I use to record as a template in OBS. I actually have other overlays that I import in, and usually I usually just have different bins here. So I only have a video bin. Usually I have multiple. But just for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to be showing you guys kind of the bare basics. So, as you guys can see here, there's two canvases here. I have my webcam, which is black because it's chroma keyed out. And so as you guys can see, when I play it, I'm setting up things, but I have a webcam in a different instance than my game. So what allows me to do that is I just took two videos. So actually I'll show you guys just from scratch. So we'll go ahead and just delete that. So what I want to do is bring over my video. So I have that here, and since in OBS I have my audio and everything, so we're going to go ahead and unlink that, bring this to the top here, and then we're going to go ahead and go copy and then hit Control V to paste. So now I have two instances of my video track on top. So now what I do from here is, since I want my webcam on top of my overlay, we're going to go into the Effects tab, and then we're going to hit Crop. So we're going to just type in Crop, and I have presets for this, but I have them set up for my new overlay that I've been going to be doing. Spoiler alert. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to set this crop here, and since it's basically on half of the canvas, we want to crop out the left portion because that's the side the gameplay is on. So we're going to crop out the left portion by 50. We're going to start there. And then usually what I like to do is just move around the position key. And as you can see, some of the other gameplay is still being taken with me. So what I want to do now is I'm going to go ahead and go 55. Actually, I got ahead of myself. Before we do this, we need to go up here to go to sequence settings. So we're going to go sequence settings, and so as you guys can see, this is where the problem laid. So the frame size is 2560 by 720. So going back to OBS, I set up the wrong output source. So both those boxes are supposed to be 3840 by 1080. I must have missed setting up that second box. So it set it up as 2560 by 720. So now when I rescale to 1920 by 1080, because that's what YouTube renders in, so 1080, as you guys can see here, so it's supposed to shrink down to where they're set in the frame size. So now you see here that there's these black bars on each side and they're tiny. So that's where I'm you know, that's one problem. And as you can see, when I moved over my webcam, oh, that's gonna be, so as you can see, so now we're gonna hit the crop. So now we have the crop here, and we're gonna go 50, we'll go 55% left. So now when I move it over, I should be able just to move this over so slightly. Okay, so that's definitely not letting me. So we're gonna go ahead and go back into our second crop. So now we're gonna go crop, and it's gonna go right, and we're gonna go, let's say, since we went 55, we're gonna go 45 roughly, 45%, and then we're gonna push this over. But as you can see, when I push this over, it goes behind the black of my webcam. So let's go back to my webcam track again, and then we'll scale this down to say like 40. As you guys can see here, this is my other big problem. Now when I move this around, where I would put my you know, my webcam, it chroma keyed the black, like it recorded my black background. So instead of being transparent, which I thought it was, there's now a big black blob. So either A, I can put a big black blob right there for my webcam, or what I can do is, like, say we can like mute the track or basically not show it, but now this is the problem I'm running into. So now I have to scale this up to 150, but even then when I move this over to keep it all in frame, I'm losing some. And if I go any lower, like say like 140 and scale this back, I now don't fill out the 1920 height. So it's either I can get the full 1920 like height, or I can get the full 1080 width, but I can't get both. So that's where I'm at. So these might be, basically the whole point of this video is to show you guys what's going on with the editing and show you guys why it's going to be the way it's going to be. So there's either going to be no webcam and it's going to be poorly cropped, or there's going to be like a black square for a webcam and still going to be poorly cropped. I haven't figured it out yet. I guess stay tuned and see when I post these. I'm going to be editing both of them tonight and getting them posted out. So yeah, thank you guys for paying attention to this, and I just wanted to show you guys what's kind of going wrong and show you guys a little bit behind the scenes, show you guys how I edit stuff, so you know, kind of give you guys a good perspective of what's going on here. So yeah, so sorry about the quality of these next two videos again. Hopefully you will understand when seeing this video. And if I'm doing something blatantly wrong and you guys want to go ahead and correct it, please leave that down in the comments. I'm open for any suggestions. And then also too, I mean, without making this a 30-minute video, I try to ultra key the black screen out, but then I'm also wearing black, my headset's black, so everything just gets really pixelated, so that's not working either. So anyways guys, I'll have, you know, I have a few like solutions that I'm gonna do, but they're not how I really want them to be, so I apologize for that. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace out.